Hey guys, we're going to introduce a new segment. Every week we're going to go over a different set of athletic movements. This week we're going to start on the spine. My lovely assistant Jessica, one of our treating therapists, is going to demonstrate a proper sequence of core stabilization. We're going to start standing. We're going to work ourselves down to the ground to learn how to retrain those muscles. And then we're going to add a functional application to it. So the first thing we need to do is align our spine the right way. So we want our ears, shoulders, hips, ankles to be in a straight line. Too often we're in flexed postures where the sternum drops and we look up at our keyboards and have our arms in front of us. No wonder everything tightens in the front. We got our pecs tighten in the front, our neck muscles tighten in the back. We increase curvature in our mid-back, and then we're sitting, so our hip flexors are typically tight and then our hamstrings are tight. So typically we like to reverse all of that. But the challenge is if we're sitting all day long, our belly muscles are kind of just squished, unengaged, and we got to figure out how do we get those to get recruited. So while we're standing, we're going to peek at a great way to involve the postural muscles. So you can have your hand on your sternum and the other one on your belly button, and we round forward. Obviously that's bad posture. Then we're going to maximize the distance between those two spaces. Okay, while we do that, we just pinch our blades together. As we do that, the belly button should naturally draw towards the spine. And you'll see that her ears are stacked over the top of her shoulders, hips, and ankles. So we're going to apply that same concept, laying on our backs to retrain the abdomen. So we're going to lay on your back. So the transverse abdominis muscle wraps around our corset, connects to the back muscles. And we want to recruit this muscle prior to any movement. And too often that muscle does not get recruited, so a faulty movement pattern then presents itself. So we're going to try. Belly button is going to pull towards the spine. As we do that, we're going to try to feel tension between our hip bones. Okay, so the cue is put your thumbs on your hip bones and you should feel some tension as you do that. So once you get that engaged, we're going to practice holding that for about 10 seconds. You can do that 10 times and progress to the next level. Try to keep your hips still. Lift this knee up. Bring it back down. And then alternate back and forth. Once you can do that for 2 sets of a minute without your hip flexors getting tired and without cramping your lower back and maintaining that belly button pulled in, drawn tight towards the spine, we're going to try to lift against gravity. So we'll have one leg up, then we'll have the other leg up. Belly button should still be engaged, and we're going to do the same exact movement, one at a time, drop it and back up, and then alternating. Again, when you can progress this for 2 sets of a minute, we're going to go to the next level, which is starting in this position. We're going to let this leg fall straight out, belly button staying engaged, the lower back is staying fairly neutral on the ground in the same position that we started. And we're going to alternate back and forth. Typically, I'll have you hold this for about 5 seconds on the full out position. You'll get a little shaking in the belly, let you know you're using the right muscles. Then we'll pull back in. Level 5 is the hardest. We'll let both legs come out. This is where most people don't do well because their lower back will arch. So try to pull the belly out. And the little trick is as you do this, squeeze your butt and try to engage. And you should notice that your back will stay flatter. I'm going to let go. She's going to hold for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We should definitely get some good abdominal recruitment there. So that's going to be our abdominal sequence.